It's Locke. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Design quarterback run. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Looking to pass. It's Locke. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Nice throw caught for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. To throw, it's St. Clair. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Bell. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Locke. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, USC, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Bell. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? In the clear at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They're going to run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Stepping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass, it's locked. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Powers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He pulls in the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's locked. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 7.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open, pulls it in. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Clark. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
A bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The shotgun handoff here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
They're able to convert, and now it'll be first and goal at the 6. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Locke. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass caught, second down now. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, USC. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion sets up a second down play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
USC.
Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Looking to throw yet again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner, and I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's St. Clair. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Throwing off play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Now here's the toss play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Locke. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Here's the point after attempt.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
USC 42, Ohio State.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Second down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Wrapped down the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead.